Hello there, teaching and learning friends. It's your girl Nat. Hey. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh no. This is my face. I know you're used to seeing me like this, but like, ta-da! Welcome to my messy dorm room. I thought I'd spice things up and wear a blazer for you so that it can distract you from the fact that there's a pile of dirty clothes right there, and there's stuff on my floor right there. I really did try to hide it behind me, but like sorry, my life's a mess. It's exam season. I'm sure yours is just as messy as mine. If it's not, congratulations. You're doing well, and I'm proud of you. Um, okay, let's get into it. This is my final video. It's where I'll be presenting to you my final teaching philosophy. You'll see some interviews with some family members and some friends. We'll talk about my past, my present, and hopefully what my future will look like and how it kind of ties uh, like itself in like a nice pretty bow, how it just makes sense, and kind of explaining to you uh, what kind of teacher I hope to be and what kind of classroom I wish to construct. And yeah, so let's get into it. So the next part of the video is the interviews with my mom, my dad, and my friend Tristan. Now, in these interviews, I did ask them a few questions regarding some subjects that we talked in class, kind of getting their perspectives on things. Just kind of hopefully making you think. It definitely made me think and re-question a whole bunch of different things and made me rewrite my whole teaching philosophy, honestly. So it was quite revealing. Um, and I think that you'll enjoy it. Hopefully, it picks your brain and that you take something out of these interviews and that's something you can keep something with you and hopefully it'll stick with you. So yeah, enjoy. All right, everyone. Welcome to the interview section of my final video. Um, these interviews are with my mom, who is here with me right now. And then the next one will be Tristan, my friend from back home. And then last but not least will be my dad. If you were to pursue music, I know you didn't and you didn't plan on it. But like let's say you were to pursue music and you became a teacher. Okay. And that could also be like any kind of teacher. It could be a math teacher, whatever. Like it could be anything. If you were to become a teacher, what's one motto? Like what's one thing that you would live by?
Is have fun.
Have fun. That's a
Have
plain and
fun.
simple one. Have fun.
Plain and simple. Have fun. Go try it out. Try to put words to music, but have fun doing it. It's not like it doesn't have to be like a chore and painful to do, you need to be able to enjoy doing it. So have fun.
Mhm.
Yes. And I don't think, like it could take a few tries before it becomes perfect. So, start, write it down, play a bit of music with it, take your time, but have fun doing it is
Mhm.
my motto, I think.
Well, hi, my name is Tristan Yell. I'm a current student at Carleton University in media production design. And where I am out currently, I'm at my house
Your
in
house.
the basement of my
And
house. But yeah,
where is your house?
in Castleman, Ontario.
In Catherine. So that's like near Ottawa region for anyone who
Yes,
doesn't know.
it's in
Um,
between Ottawa and Montreal.
Yeah, kind of. If you want to situate yourselves, I don't know if you agree, but there's like some sense in like now, like the definition of music has become so vast,
Yeah,
and like there's no, I feel like concrete proof of anything that like isn't music or is. It's generally subjective, and this is something that I've learned in teaching and learning, and the fact that it it seems almost objective in the sense that like someone who can strictly use like a MIDI keyboard or a MIDI uh, drum pad or something, like a launch pad, can easily recreate some like an orchestration of like Beethoven's Ninth that was like recorded with an orchestra with like tons and tons of different instruments, you know, and it is it devaluizing, if that's a word. Like is it
Yeah.
removing any sort of value to that music with the introduction of this? Do you think that it's making this music any less of what it is because the technology is now introduced, or is it still music? Like it still holds so much importance and so much value within the music industry.
I think, I mean, generally, we always look back at like the first people that did it, and then we normally idolize the first people that did it. Um, if I do like a parallel, the best thing I can give you is VFX, visual effects, right? CGI and stuff like that. Uh, I remember watching videos of certain guys, certain VFX artists that recreated an old shot for an example was Dunes. Since there's the old movie and now the new movie, they decided to take footage of the new movie and add the old CGI. Now that CGI must have taken months for for what it was back then, but now it only took them like 2 days to be able to complete like a 15 minutes, the 15-second shot when it should have taken like 3 months.
Interesting.
So
That's a nice parallel to make, I think.
yeah, so it doesn't like you still like admire like where you were, and then you now are very thankful for what it is and what it was, and it's probably going to be the same thing in like a few years in the future, where there's even better technology that makes things even faster or even easier, and then you look back and you're like, okay, well, this definitely was good, this is still good, but just way easier to be able to make.
Hello, it's me, Daddy.
My dad is currently back home in Limoges, which is my hometown. And well, I'll let you introduce yourself. What do you do for work? I mean, how old are you, Daddy? Is that okay to ask you?
That's a loaded question, but I'm 60 years old.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a technician, wiring technician, technical technician, security technician,
Okay,
cameras, security systems,
nice.
network systems.
Awesome. Okay. What's one thing you would say if I was going in on my first day of teaching?
Remember your first day in a class that the teacher stood out for you and what that teacher did for you, because you're going to do that for somebody else, a lot of somebody else's, if you're teaching for a long time.
Yeah.
You have
So
you have that, you can do that, you know how you've done it. We've seen you do it in the past in teaching your vocal students, teaching classes and teaching summer camps, and you reach out to the kids or the people and you bring out their talents and you bring out their dreams and you help them achieve them. So you're going to do that in school, you're going to do the same thing.
thank
You
you.
can do it.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. I'll take the compliment too. All right. So now that you've seen those interviews, it's time that I share with you my final teaching philosophy. All right. So, first things first, my motto. Essentially, a mishmash of all the mottos you heard today. Create without limitations or fear and have fun doing it. Think that it sums up my teaching philosophy perfectly. I think it reflects the exact environment that I want to create for my future students. That motto, that quote right there is something that I will hang up on my classroom door. It is the first thing I want you to see when you come into my classroom. It's the first thing that I want you to feel. I want you to feel open and safe and not judged. I want you to be able to just let loose. I want to be the cool teacher, man. I want my students to love me. I want my students to come in my classroom at lunchtime, eat their lunch, and give me all the tea. I want to be in the loop. I want to know what's happening around school. I want to know the drama. I want to know that Becky kissed Jake. Yeah, tell me all about it. I want to be your friend. Okay, I want to know what you like. Okay, and I want to teach you what you want to learn. And I want you to know that your talent and your individuality and your potential is valued, and that in the future, oh my God, your path is paved to success. There are, sorry, so many opportunities for you. So many. But most of all, I want them to be able to share their passion with the next person. I will share with you my passion, but I want you to share yours with the next person, the person sitting next to you on the bus, or the person sitting next to you in your science class, or your history teacher. Yeah, raise your hand and be like, hey, history teacher, I'm done talking about World War II. Please, can we talk about Beethoven's Ninth? Can we talk about Taylor Swift's Red album? Mention it. Talk about it. Nonetheless, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for making me think.